Hopefully I will not need a part two for this video. But anyways, good afternoon. So this video is about how excuse me, how the dead, when I'm talking about the dead, I'm talking about the people that their flesh died but their spirit didn't. Those are the ones that they make you question and wonder your existence. So it's like, for example, I was watching this one girl, Tracy Itamu, but she changed it to something. She said there's a parallel universe. There's no such thing. There's no parallel universe. She said that her brother, she remember he was left-handed, but now he's right-handed. She said because it was in another parallel universe. No, it's because someone who died, either a friend, a neighbor, or a relative, or a loved one of them, they're the reason why. That's the reason why you got to pay attention to some people. I'm not saying for you to pray for someone to die just to check to see if the reason why something's going to be different, but that's the reason why you're battling with jealousy, because you try to understand why this person is jealous of you. You think, oh, because you work at this job, oh, because you're in a relationship with this one, oh, no, it's sometimes it's because the dead, they're not killing you, they're moving along with you. They're the reason. But then again, it's like when you're someone that you're considered like the black sheep of the family, and everybody's complaining that you don't want to do nothing with your life, then you need to figure out who was the person that died and why they couldn't do the same thing, why they couldn't go forward. If they couldn't go forward, that's because it was witchcraft. So what I'm really trying to say is that you think you're battling against witchcraft. No, you're battling against the witchcraft that wasn't put to an end before the person died. Okay? Meaning you could have did this, you could have did that, but because this person died because of witchcraft, you're battling with it. The person doesn't mean to harm you. It's just to the point where the person it's just God trusts you with this person. Because let's say for example, you have a yeast infection, right? And you could have sworn you just came from the hospital, you came from seeing your GYN, and your GYN tell you that your punani is clean and there's nothing wrong with it. But then all of a sudden you start like itching, you smell really bad down there. Just imagine a dead person inside your body. Just imagine. And I'm not talking about a bad pregnancy. I'm talking about an actual person that died living inside you. You really think that you're going to smell like roses? No. You're going to smell like caca. You're going to smell like many different things, right? So when you go to the hospital, of course they're not going to understand. But when you have a relationship with God and you say to him, you believe that there's dead people living inside you, and for him to bless them. Now, if you don't even know how to ask for blessings for yourself, you don't know how to ask for blessings for these people. Like me, I would say, hey, I would like to retrace their steps before they were killed, so that way I would know like what type of snacks they liked to eat. I would see if we ate the same food. I would see if they was vegetarian. I would see if blah blah blah, or if they like ginger ale. So then all of a sudden you bring it in the house. And then if you start noticing per usual that you drinking more ginger ale than usual, is either number one, they never knew what ginger ale was. Number two, they never drunk it. Number three, they never was crazy about it. You will start noticing a lot of crazy things about yourself. Like for example, if you never sucked your thumb before and all of a sudden you're sucking your thumb, you have to figure out which one of these people that died all of a sudden is making you suck your thumb. It's not for you to be scared, but I'm trying to tell you that sometimes the reason why you see paranormal activity is because these freaking people that died, they're very active and they roam and wander, and they do things they're not supposed to. Just imagine you going to like a witch doctor's house, right? And you're dead. You're going there because you smell some good food, but only the dead can see the food, right? Cause that's because the witch doctor is trying to figure out who's harassing them and things. And then these dead people, they the only one that could smell it, and they go there. All of a sudden, they run for their life, and they just go to any random person's house. So whatever the witch doctor has sent to them, it follows them, right? That's paranormal activity. But sometimes it could be the idiots that playing with witchcraft, and when they have awareness that they can literally be invisible using witchcraft, of course they're gonna mess with you because they know you. They don't want to do it to just anybody because they don't know if anybody's like Electra that can see, that can see what's about to happen. So the whole point of this is so that you will understand why sometimes things don't work out for your life. Like, for example, why you think they talk about in the industry, oh, you have to sacrifice so much people, because those people have it all. They have everything. And it's like it's like a Pokemon. You throw a Pokemon, all of a sudden a Pokemon comes out of it. So imagine if you kill someone. Imagine what could happen. Like, for example, I know how many times I kept on. I know many times I kept on saying that Cardi B was gonna suffer consequences, and I even say in the industry. And then what do you know? Somebody who is very close to her end up dying, but because that person is not a relative, you're not gonna take it serious. Like, nah, we don't believe anything that you say because that's not a relative. It doesn't fucking matter. He was related to her. He's related to her husband. He's mad close. Regardless if they didn't see each other every single day, he's related to her husband, and they've been married since when? Since 2017. That's a long ass time. So I kept on saying it, that she was gonna suffer consequences, but you thinking, oh, let me guess, they're gonna be sending shots her way. They probably gonna rob her for her shoes. They probably gonna blah blah blah. How you don't know that it could be paranormal activity, but she's not gonna say anything? With her face, she's lying. There's no water pills. Damn, that's a damn lie. She was getting her ass whooped by somebody that was aware that he was going to die. He or she was going to die. They was whooping her ass about something, and she's saying it's water pills. And when she found out who it was, because that's what they do in the industry. They roam and they wonder. You really be thinking it's them? No. Sometimes Nicki Minaj be Cardi B. Sometimes Cardi B be Nicki Minaj. So Cardi B was wondering. She was wondering who was whooping her ass, making her face be bloated, that she had to lie to her fans and many other people that she was battling with water pills and whatever, which is a total lie. No, she had to figure out who it was, and then she got them killed. But I'm not going to say too much, because then I'm going to be seen as fake. I'm going to be seen as a fraud. The next thing I'm going to pop up out of nowhere like, oh, look at this bitch right here. She's famous for talking shit. I don't want to have to be like that because, if you're not going to be paying me no good bread, mind your business and suck my head. Okay, I'm pause. I'm sorry. Sorry, Lord. So, let me not go straight to the celebrities and whatever. This is an everyday thing. This is all over the world. Right? So if all of a sudden you have a thing for snakes, you used to hate them, but then all of a sudden you like them all of a sudden, that's somebody that died. And that somebody doesn't see snake as a harm. Okay? Just think about it. It's common sense. If you know you're not the type of person that pray and you don't like snakes, big ones, small ones, tiny ones, medium ones, don't matter. You don't like them at all. And you don't pray. And then all of a sudden, you're holding one, you buy one as a pet, and you have no issue, and it's huge. That's someone that died. That's not you. Right? But because you cannot cast out that person, you automatically assume that that's a demon. But that spirit is not doing anything. Because, oh my goodness, in the Bible, it says